Hey, bud.
Hey, I am going to run to the store.
Go.
But before I do, I just want you to know that I do accept Kai as your wife. It's my duty. And as a woman of God, it's my responsibility, if I choose to stay married to you, to accept all that comes along with that. I mean, Kai was brought into the situation innocently. He doesn't deserve to be ostracized or, not loved by me, because he's your son. Baby, he's our son. And I'm gonna be a good stepmom to him.
I don't deserve you. You know that? I don't deserve you. No. Yeah. I used to not all the time understand or even get God's favor. But being married to you, you have shown me God's favor. And I'm so glad that He used this beautiful vessel to show me that. I may take care of you with money. I know that you, in this spirit, you keep this marriage together. And I love you for that. I really do. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Do you need anything?
I got everything that I need right here.
Can we keep going? I'll be back. Okay. See you later.
All right.
Amber's facial expressions never really matches her words. Anthony was sitting on the porch and she came outside basically saying that she's getting ready to go to the store, but before she leaves, she just wanted to talk about something, and she basically told him that she accepted Kai and that if she wants to be his wife and is going to be his wife and she wants to be a godly woman, then she has to accept everything about him, including his son. And moving forward, it's not just his son, basically it's their son together. And that she's going to be there for him and do what her duties as a wife, as a Christian wife, says that she needs to do. And prior to her talking to him, he was in deep thought about something. And kind of even when she was talking, he was in deep thought. And basically, she was just trying to let him know that although I said what I said last night, I am really committed into working out this relationship with you. And I want to be there for you in all ways, including with your son or our son. But now, before I get of how he responded, because the way she might be looking might be exactly because of the way he looked or what he said to her, not necessarily the way he looked, but what he said to her. But I want to say about her, it's almost starting to feel like she's forced to do this with him. Yes, the Bible does say that everything that you're saying, in order for you to be a virtuous woman, that is what you have to do if you're going to be in that type of relationship. And if you're going to be the godly wife you say that you're going to be. What she said is absolutely right. But God didn't tell you to take matters into your own hands and do that. He never said that. What God wants you to do is lean and trust on Him. And then He will make things or change things to work out for your better. We're not supposed to do that on our own. So if last night her feelings were she don't think she can do this, and this is too much for her, going back and forth. And it was just not just about Kai, it was about the whole situation. Then how in the world can the next morning you be all in? That, even though God can do things instantly, not when he's trying to, especially when he's trying to teach you something out of what you're going through. And more so, and it could be he's trying to teach both of them, really. He could be trying to teach Amber to learn how to wait on the Lord, and he could be trying to teach Anthony how to be a better man. He used life situations and to see how you're going to handle things in order to do so. It just don't happen like that. Nothing does. Now I get this is a skit, and so in the skit world we can make things happen that fast, but it's not realistic to think that after all she said, this is truly how she feels, which means she's basically lying to herself in order to be with him. Now, when it came to him, he basically said to her, he can't believe God blessed him with such, had favor on him. He never understood what favor of the Lord meant until Amber came into his life and she started doing what she did for him, and he wrapped it up in a beautiful package for her. But when everything was going great with his speech until he said, basically, our marriage is still together because of you. At some point, Anthony, it has to be because of the both of you. It can't all be her. It has to be you as well. And she's literally carrying the weight of this whole marriage on her shoulder. So now your weight has been lifted because you're not losing anything out of this. And all the weight has been placed on your wife. And that's not how that works. He made a statement where I fall short, you fill in. You take up the slack for what I fall short on. And that is true in a marriage. But that's when you're working towards fixing things with the both of you. You don't just dump all your problems on your spouse. You just don't do that. That's not fair to them because they're still dealing with their own issues. And at some point, if Anthony is sincere, he has to learn how to trust on the Lord and lead his family. But unfortunately, at the weak state that he's in, there's no change. There's no leading. There's all about what his wife is trying to do to prove herself to him. And yet he still have not proven himself to her. He ain't even proven himself to Shayla. He set boundaries with her or told her what it's going to be. He threatened her, but that idle threat was just an idle threat. He can't kick that lady out of that apartment because the apartment is in her name. Him and Ro fixed things, even against Ro's good mind. Like, she knew not to do it, but she did it because she trusted Anthony and she was a close friend and she had feelings for him too. She did him a favor. She put the apartment in Shayla's name and he promised her to pay for it. So I'm telling you, if he don't pay for that apartment, he's finna piss one of his biggest business partners off. And I don't think he want to do that. I really think he's just calling Shayla bluff on that. But as Amber walked down the stairway, she kept looking back. When she was walking away, her facial expression did not match anything that she had just said on that porch. It almost felt like, what am I doing? So I'm starting to wonder now, is Amber got a plan up her sleeve on her own? Is she really being sincere? Or is she devising a plan for Anthony? Tell me what y'all think. Leave a comment down below. As we always do, let's discuss. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, be your brothers and your sisters' keeper. Keep God first. And toodle.